Coach, I'd like to get started by getting your thoughts of the game, and then we'll go on to some specific questions.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it. There's not a lot to say. There was a fantastic state championship game. Unfortunately, we came up a little bit short. You got to give Barnville a lot of credit. They were extremely aggressive down the stretch and attacked some of the positions that we had, took it to the basket, and made some plays. But all in all, this is the game plan that we had. We were looking inside out. We were getting some great looks. We were controlling the basketball game. Sometimes the ball just doesn't go in. So, extremely proud of our kids. Extremely happy for Barnville. They're a well-coached basketball team. Jim Myers has a storied program there, and we look at that program, and we want to be a lot like that. And I think we're there. So very proud of our kids.
Coach, Myers said that when you met early in the season, you said to him, "Let's see each other in March." Number one versus number two. This was a championship game of the two best teams in the state. Is that how you feel? Even though the shooting percentages were a little down.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's going to happen. He's going to bring a game plan against us, and we're going to bring one to him, and that's what we're looking at is to try to, shut down both offenses and make it tough. And I thought both ends did an extremely good job. When the score is 16-13 and a half, that both teams are well prepared defensively. So again, congratulations to them.
Congratulations on a great season, Coach. The question we had for you was specifically in the second half. It seemed did you abandon your offense a little bit to try to clear out and get Mary the ball? That's what it seemed like on the.
Well, no, we always have options. Okay, so we run an option. We run a set, but we always come back to it. So if the set isn't there, we always come back to our base offense. So no, we didn't get away from it at all.
Coach Slaney picked up her third foul, 6:16 mark. You were up by 2, and then when she came back, it was only a 4-point. Were you hoping that she could have expanded a little bit more when she was out?
Well, we were kind of looking for that gap. That's when we talked about our offense, what you alluded to. We were looking inside out all night, and we felt with her out and her in foul trouble that we could get the basketball inside. But unfortunately, again, you got to credit their defense. Anytime the ball came to the wing or went down to the corner, they were trapping it. And we just weren't seeing it. One for Mary, huh?
I guess for either one of you, just talk about Olivia's play today. Going inside, she was big, rebounding, and she scored some points for you guys. And as a sophomore, that must be a nice option to go to.
Well, Mary is, Olivia is, she's come along extremely well for us this year. And we were waiting for this. The last 2 weeks, she stepped it up and she's done a great job for us. And she's got a long ways to go still. But as a sophomore, we had the same thing last year with the freshmen stepping up and hitting all those free throws. And we had senior and junior leadership last year, and this year we had a lot of senior leadership. And if it wasn't for these seniors pushing these younger kids, Olivia isn't in that spot. So she did just a great job stepping up.
This question's for Mary. You've had a fantastic career at Assumption. Is it sad realizing this is your last day, your last game?
Of course it is. Coming out on a loss, it's hard. But, coming into today, I knew it was going to be over either way. And so I think this loss doesn't really do anything for the experience. It was just as great. And, coming to state 2 times and being conference champs twice, I can't ask for pretty much anything more.
Thank you, Mary.
This can go for either of you. Just talk a little bit about, obviously, looking at the stat sheet, you helped, Hannah. Just talk a little bit about Brittany's job on her and just kind of the game plan for defensively for you guys.
Brittany, course, I'm going to talk about Brittany all the time. She's my niece. She's not my daughter, she's my niece, so we got that clear, all right? But she had a great career for us, okay? She came in her freshman year. She never missed a game, never missed a start. Since freshman year, that's pretty impressive. So, and she knew coming in, you know, growing up with Mary and that group, you know, Mary's the scorer, and Bibi was setting the screens, and Bibi was playing defense. And I say Bibi, that's her nickname. But she takes a lot of pride in it. I mean, extreme amount of pride in it, but all the kids do. Okay, but we know that we could go to her, and you know, we can get some stops and some big kids, and she's always stepped up for us. You know, and I think that's why she was an all-defensive team and was sports, something like that. So she's earned it.
Yeah, I mean, Brittany is one of the best players to play with. I mean, she has that intensity where, I mean, she knows her assignment before the game. Like, she guards the best person, and she usually keeps them in, like, single digits. I mean, because we pride ourselves on defense. So Brittany is definitely a good player, and that defense is very nice.
Mary, what do you remember most about the back-to-back appearances here, first 2 years that we've done up at the Rec Center?
I don't know, just okay, so before the games, we would come here early and just walk around the court, and just the feeling of how big the court is, and how, I don't know, just the experience of it all, pretty much. The feeling, I mean, our whole community coming down here and having our backs, and it's just everything.
And then for Mary, can you just talk a little bit about the physicality of this game? I mean, I know you got hit pretty hard on the screen exited the game. And, I mean, there were just, you know, countless plays diving on the court. Just talk about the overall physicality.
Well, we knew that when we stepped on the court, it would be a battle till the end, and then whatever team wanted it more or played well the most would win the game. But we came into the game knowing that it was going to be physical, because last year it was just the same, and we know them pretty well now. So I mean, we were ready for it, but they're a very good team, so they obviously won.
See no other questions? Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate the coverage.